Cooking with Lexi. Cooking with.
Hi everyone, let's go ahead and get to work. I got my cabbage, my onions, my Hunt's tomato paste, salt, and a bunch of other seasonings. Make sure you have your chicken bouillon because it is so important. Make sure you wash your hands first with soap and water as you see me doing. Now for the hard part, slicing our ingredients. I'm just going to cut the stem of the cabbage off and discard that. We're not keeping that because that is kind of hard. We don't want to eat that with our food, so just get rid of your stems. And then I'm going to be slicing my cabbage. Usually I use a bigger knife and I do very, very, very small slices, but I'm on a time crunch. I'm a college student, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it up.
I've been all in my phone, I got options, and I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Oh, baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you running my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but I still can check in with you. I know that I need.
Now I'm moving on to my blender mix. I got my onions and garlic. I'm not going to worry about slicing my onion or my garlic really, really small because it's going in the blender anyway. Now that the hard part is over, we're just gonna go ahead and throw it all together. I'm setting my cabbage to the side, grabbing my onions, some habanero peppers, and some garlic, and I'm gonna get ready to blend. Not the small onions, but the big chunks of onion. Add a little bit of water. Adding in my little garlic last so that I don't overwhelm my tiny blender. And you saw those habanero peppers. This is spicy, so I did cough a little bit. Now we are going to walk over to the stove and start on the fry base for our cabbage. I'm grabbing my sliced onions first, putting them in my oil. Some people use olive oil. I like using the regular corn oil because it tastes good. I'm throwing some tomato paste in there for color and taste. And yes, I'm using the whole can. I'm I'm gonna put chicken bouillon in there with that mixture because it's just something about the bouillon that makes the flavor pop. So I'm just gonna put that in there and stir. Adding a tiny bit more oil because it is a lot of cabbage. Then I'm just gonna throw my cabbage on top. This is a different kind of bouillon. It's not as strong, but it's tomato flavored, so I like it. I'm just sprinkling it over my cabbage and stirring. Now for our meat, I'm gonna go ahead and prep my meat. Just cut my meat up into acceptable sizes, chunks. Throw it in the pot. Now back to our cabbage. Make sure that you are folding the cabbage. So basically grabbing the cabbage at the bottom and folding it to the top every 3 to 5 minutes, or else your cabbage may burn, and that is not good because it's gonna taste really bad. It's gonna taste weird, like all burnt and stuff. So I'm seasoning it as I go. I put some jollof rice seasoning in there. I put some chicken seasoning, salt, and I love to season my food as I go, taste it as I go. I'm adding my blender mix, which is the pepper and the garlic and the onion, to my meat, okay? And I'm also gonna add some to the cabbage. I seasoned my meat. I went ahead and added a little bit of oil. I'm stirring it, and I just cover it up, go back to my cabbage. And I'm stirring and stirring, making sure that the bottom doesn't burn. Adding my mix, stirring again. Little taste test to see if I need to add more seasoning. Salt is so important, but I put it in last, and that's because it's so easy to oversalt the food. I like my food to have flavor, not saltiness, because that's the sign of a good cook. Now I'm combining both my meat and my cabbage. I'm stirring and I'm folding, protecting the bottom of the food. We don't want it to get burnt and crusty. And of course, we want to just cook it, so. I started out with 1 cube of bouillon. I'm gonna go ahead and add another one because I tasted it and I feel like it needs another one. I'm gonna add some cayenne pepper for color and taste. You don't have to add this much pepper. I just love pepper. I'm a pepper freak, so excuse me for that. Just let it simmer for 15 more minutes, grab some rice, and you're ready to go. Enjoy.
So this is the final product.
And that's basically it. It is so delicious. I really enjoyed making this. I really enjoyed showing y'all how I make it. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and comment your favorite meat below. Thank y'all. Bye.
Cooking with Lexi. Cooking with Lexi.